Welcome to David Alexander Maths Tuition. This is Chapter 2F on quadratic graphs. So sketch the graph of x squared plus 5x minus 14. Okay, so we need to remember that when we've got a quadratic equation, we can get four coordinates for the graph. First of all, we can get the solutions. So if we set this to 0, we can factorise and solve. So factors of 14 or minus 14 that will give me 5. That is x plus 7, x take away 2. So therefore I've got two solutions. X is negative 7 and x is positive 2. So these are the x-intercepts. So we've got two coordinates, the negative 7, 0 and 2, 0. Now we also can work out the y-intercept. The y-intercept, or the y-axis, is the line where x is 0. So if I substitute 0 into this equation, 0 squared plus 5 times 0 minus 14 is minus 14. In other words, this number at the end, that is our y-intercept. So 0 minus 14. Now we can also get the turning point by completing the square. So let's complete the square. That's going to be x plus 5 over 2 all squared minus 5 over 2 squared. So that is minus 25 over 4 minus 14, and this might be just one for the calculator because I don't really want to turn 14 into quarters. Minus 25 over 4, take away 14 is minus 81 over 4. So we've got x plus 5 over 2 squared minus 81 over 4. So therefore the turning point, change the sign of this, so that is going to be minus 5 over 2, and the y coordinate is minus 81 over 4. Okay, so here is our sketch. So there we go, there's my y-axis, there's my x-axis. It's cutting through at minus 7 and 2. Again, it's a sketch, we don't need to be particularly accurate. And we know it's going through 0, 0 minus 14. So let's say that is 0 minus 14. I'll put minus 14 there. Let's just label these as 2 minus 7. Now the question is where the turning point is. So it's minus 2.5. So let's say this is minus 2.5. Minus 81 over 4. That is minus 20. So it's going to be lower than the minus 14. There we go. So we just need to remember that that is the turning point there, and it's going to. Okay, that's not terrible. Like I say, it's only a sketch, but as long as I've got the x-intercepts clearly labelled, the y-intercept labelled, and I can make a note that the turning point here, this point here, is minus 5 over 2 minus 81 over 4. Again, you might want to turn this into minus 7, 0, 2, 0, 0, comma 14, just to give it the complete x and y coordinates. Sketch the graph of 2x squared minus 5x minus 12. So again, let's just factorise. That's going to be 2x times by x. Okay, so factors of 12 are 1 and 12, 2 and 6, and 3 and 4, and the number that goes here is going to be doubled. So how do I get minus 5 there? Okay, so if I double the 4, I get 8. 8 take away 3 is 5, but I want minus 5, so it's going to be plus 3 minus 4. Let's just double check that. There's my minus 8x plus 3x is minus 5x, and my minus 4 times positive 3 is negative 12. So my x-intercepts are, my solutions are x is minus 3 over 2 and x is 4. So here are two coordinates, negative 3 over 2, 0, 4, 0. My y-intercept is 0 minus 12. And now I'm going to complete the square to get the turning point. So I can't complete the square on a 2x squared, so I'm going to have to divide through by 2. So that's 2 brackets x squared minus 5 over 2x minus 6. So that's 2, big bracket, little bracket, x minus half of 5 over 2 is 5 over 4 squared minus 25 over 16, take away 6. And what is minus 25 divided by 16, take away 6? That is Let's write this out. That's going to be 2. Oh, I've got my brackets a bit messed up again. So that's going to be 2 big bracket x plus x minus 5 over 4 squared minus 121 over 16. Close big bracket. So multiplying through by 2, that's going to be 2 lots of x minus 5 over 4 squared minus 121 over 8, multiplying this fraction by 2. So my turning point is going to be positive 5 over 4 minus 121 over 8. Okay, which is, just so we know, that's approximately, well, it's minus 15.125, which might be easier for us to plot. Okay, so let's just do a quick sketch. So minus 1.5, positive 4, 0, negative 12, and 5.25 minus 120. So I'll just guess it's about there. Again, it's only a sketch, it doesn't really matter. So there we go. As long as it's labelled correctly, we are fine. So this point here is minus 3 over 2, 0. This point here is 4, 0. The y-intercept is 0, minus 12. And the turning point is 5 over 4, minus 121 over 8. Now, when you're doing a sketch, they might not need you to sketch all of the points. It might just be the x-intercepts, it might just be the turning point, but you just need to know that there are usually 4 coordinates that we can easily work out.